Hey guys, welcome back to another exciting video. Today we are taking a look, of course, at the Friday update, which is 1.8.4-5. And this is the critical fix update. So I think this video is going to be a little bit of a rant. I'm not sure, but then we'll try something cool that I wanted to try from the workshop. But I think we're going to do a little bit of rant, for sure. Probably, likely. Okay, so this is the critical fix update. And it says, Dear Stormworkers, this week is the minor update week. We are branding this update as a critical fix update as we have fixed a crash issue that was the most common crash for most players. We'd expect this update to greatly reduce crashes in Stormworks for many. Alright, let's start there. It's a critical fix update, but instead of releasing it as a hot fix, we waited a whole week. Well, I didn't have any crashes, but maybe you did. And we waited a whole week for them to fix it. The old Geometa, in fact, let's call it Sunfire Games. Sunfire Games, when they were releasing this game, every time they did a major update, every time they did an update, it was almost game-changing. And now we've come into this update routine where the fixes are stuff they broke and they decided to pay attention to it now, or they add things that are, oh, we need an update, let's release some animals because we need to do an update. And so I think, and I may be wrong, but I think that they have spread themselves too thin. I've said this before. They've got Carrier Command 2 that they're trying to keep updated, and they want to do that because they want to stay in good graces with Microprose, the publisher, because they got that IP from them, I believe. I don't know that for a fact, but I'm pretty sure Microprose owned the IP for Carrier Command, and they allowed Geometa to take the IP and create Carrier Command 2. Yeah, so they're going to keep updating Carrier Command 2, and they're trying to keep Stormworks alive, and this is all while they're working on a new game. So I think these three things, the new game, Carrier Command, and Stormworks, is pushing them to the limits of what they can focus on at one time. And so I think the best thing that they could do instead of releasing updates is, well, first of all, they should hire somebody else. What they should do, they should hire someone to just dedicate themselves to updating Stormworks. That's what they should do. They're not going to do that, but that's what they should do. I think they're like 4 people, right? So then they have the other guy working on Carrier Command, and then you would assume that Deltars would work on the new game if he's the lead programmer, which I don't know if that's true or not, but whatever. We're just making guesses here anyways. But the idea here is someone should just be dedicated to Stormworks, you know, fixes and quality of life updates, and that's all he does every week. So every week you would get a nice laundry list. See, look at this. This is nothing. A nice laundry list of fixes every week. And so Stormworks would continue to be better and better while they're working on their new game, keeping Carrier Command 2 floating, and yeah, it would just be better overall. But, you know, instead, the game quality has gone down the drain as far as, like, updates has gone down the drain. Does anybody have random oil just spawning for no reason? There's no ships, there's no mission, it's just oil suddenly just fills the whole world. I keep getting that kind of weird stuff going on. But anyways, I guess we should keep going here and see what they say. Oh, we also have improved the physics sensor with an extra output data. So this is, I'm not going to read all this, but this is the other thing they did, was they released a sensor and they didn't put outputs that some people were expecting. So they've gone ahead and updated that sensor with the other type of data out. I don't know what it was. It was radians or not radians. I don't know. I never used it. But for the guys that make missiles and stuff like that, this should probably make them happier. So that's pretty much it with this update. You know, they said they've added protective code to address the spill data. I think this is the big fix. Again, could have been a hot fix. They did fixing chaff clouds not spawning in multiplayer. That seems good. Crash on teleported by add-on. Okay. Flashlight rendering photo mode. Yeah, jumping around here. Yeah, nothing big. Yeah, so that's my thoughts on this. I'd like to hear what you guys think. Do you think they should be focusing one person? If they have to hire somebody and it takes them a couple weeks to get into the code, whatever, let him do that and just have him concentrate on bug fixes. Maybe they hire someone who's brilliant, who knows how to fix multiplayer, and they just let him go at it, and every week you get a laundry list of fixes. I don't know. I just, this is not working for the community. So, yeah. I mean, let's look at the poll. All right, so here's the poll I did like 6 days ago. 165 of you voted, and the devs were considering making updates, mainly bug fixes and quality of life updates. 21% said don't change the minor updates, you know, keep adding new features, I guess, every couple weeks. 76% of you said focus on fixes and quality of life minor updates. And then 2% said read my comments below. Let's check out to see what they said. I think some graphical changes, optimizations will push the game to greatness. Okay, not really the question. Not only would I love bug fixes as a game in such a state, I'm scared every time the update drops. I would also love some quality of life changes. Okay, so that's what we're talking about. So he's in the 76%. If dev starts focusing more on what the community wants, bug fixes and new pyramid parts, is this a thing? I saw this in the comments. I didn't know that new pyramid parts were a thing. Then the game world would already be in better state. The oil update wasn't needed, and it's buggy as hell. Amen to that one, huh? Okay, I would like to see some minor fixes to the rope. Yes, I think that would be a good thing. Static ropes, anybody? For someone who rarely plays multiplayer, I can't remember the last glitch I had. The game is not, I guess, haven't been glitchy or weird. So he's all good. Each update breaks something. Oh, that's me. Yeah, it does break something. Each update usually does break something, and then sometimes they ignore it. Yeah. I wish instead of adding new updates that go through and do version 2 updates of old major updates. Yes. Yes, this is something that would be better than adding new features. Would go back and, like the tank track that didn't get the right size width. I think that was a problem. They didn't get the right, yeah, we had new tank track added, but it didn't have the right width. It was like a thinner version or wider. I don't know. It was wrong though. And so that was like a wasted update. So they should go back and fix that. Ropes, you know, they can always go back and fix the ropes. Oil needs to be fixed. Like all these things that they released should be revisited and fixed. And that's what that guy that you should have hired to do Stormworks only should be doing while you guys are working on the new game and keeping Carrier Command 2 alive. But that's not what's going to happen. Just a specific feature because at times things feel repetitive. Okay, so he wants new stuff. Remember when we went from weekly to bi-weekly and solving a prevent? Why are we doing the exact same thing yet again? Okay, so Delta's thinking that if they change it to putting updates into later major updates, it's not going to be any different than things are going on. And let's be real. If they don't have someone that is focused on fixing and doing minor updates, quality of life minor updates, and that is his job, he comes in from Monday through Friday, and that's all that person works on. Delta's right. We're going to get the same crap, a couple of fixes here, a couple of bugs added in place of the fixes. So they need to hire, or one of the team members who already knows Stormworks needs to only focus on Stormworks, and that's all they do. That is their whole life, is fixing Stormworks. But that's not going to happen. But it would be nice. So anyways, just a little skull face. We'll say that that's Endo skull. So there you go. All right, so where do I go from here? You know what? I'll tell you where we're going to go from here. So here's where I jump to. This is the Thales Aviation Parts and Blocks Overhaul mod. This is a mod, but I want to show you something, and I want you to understand why half the community is frustrated with the devs. Because some of you, you know, the devs release, you know, whatever, the new oil pump update. You're like, oh my god, they released oil pumps. This is going to make the game so much better. No, that's not what the side of the community that I'm on is worried about. The side of the community that I'm on worries about quality of life in the game and how it hasn't changed. And so Thales Mod, he made this. I don't know how long it took him. He made it in a couple months. And it is, if you have not tried it, this is the quality of a dev's update. Now, if you haven't tried it, I hope that you do take time to give it a try. Even if you don't want to use mods, just download it, just try it, and see what it's like to have a mod that is at the level of a dev's update. And what they at least did with this is he made windows, and you have window frames, no window frames. They have the arrows, so you know which side you're pointing the window. They have that. You can have an all-glass cockpit if you want to just use the squares. He's added some extra ones that you can use. He added doors, okay? The quality of these doors same as the devs. He added new blocks. All of these blocks are not XML edited. They're actual physical blocks that seal compartments and that give you more options to making, you know, a more round kind of front end or whatever you want to do. He's also added on the bottom right here, you can see, I don't know if you can see, I can't scroll down, but he's added flat pieces. I think I would like a bit more of those, actually, thales. But he's added flat pieces that you can make thin walls to your planes. So on the inside, you'll have more room to move, and you can make your bodies a lot thinner. Okay, what else did he do? All of these things, if you guys are talking about pyramids, thales released all of these different types of blocks, pyramids and all this kind of, you know, sections. And they, again, these are not XML edited. These are physical blocks that have weight that thales has calculated is probably the best weight for the blocks. And they also are sealing. So, you know, you don't get weird shadows from XML, and they actually keep the water out. He did all this. Okay, this has been done for what, a year? I don't even know how long this has been. But yeah, new seats that lean back, seats that are shorter, you know, different types of passenger seats, stuff like that. Again, here's some pyramids. What else? He added some new dials, a new piston, a seat that kind of pushes things into place, new parts, radiators and sim fluid tanks. He also did a few wheels for planes, fluid pumps, propellers. This was the original Windows he did, but propellers with new sound effects, so they sound really good. Also, I guess he balanced out how, you know, powerful they are and stuff like that. And he did all this. Oh God, I forgot about this. Control surfaces, modular wings, so that your plane's wings look like wings and have lift, and you can build your flaps and your ailerons so that they kind of like scoop in, all without XML. These are all solid blocks, and these are mods. And the devs do not support mods. You can use mods, you can have fun with them, you can upload them to the workshop, and the guys in the mod forum have tried to make it easy to download these things, but people are not going to use them on a mass basis because it's not supported by the workshop natively. And it makes it difficult for me, or, you know, if I want to play with Frantic, oh, is this modded? Oh, this is not modded. You know, it's just, not everyone's going to use mods. And until they're native in the workshop, it's going to be a problem. It's easy to use, but they're not going to be used. And that's what sucks. And, you know, there's more windows, I guess. Are we back all the way around? Oh, more window picture shots. Yeah, it's frustrating. It's frustrating because here's what we get. We get, a week later, we fixed crashes. Could have been a hotfix. Yeah, this turned into a rant. Sorry. All right. Well, anyways, I think you guys get the idea. The overall bullet points to what I'm saying is they need someone that is dedicated to Stormworks, period. That's his job. That's what he does. He comes in, or she comes in, and it's Stormworks from 9 to 5. Every day, all week. And this laundry list of bug fixes grows, and the game improves and gets better. Okay? And they can work on their new game. They can keep carrier command floating, and everybody gets a bit more happier. Okay, not everybody, but a good chunk of the community feels that the game is being loved and not just on, what do you call it, when you keep someone on life support. Yeah, the game's not on life support. Because that's what it feels like now. We're just keeping the game on life support so we can get a little more sales in, a little bit more sales. Look, guys, you know, buy our game. We're still updating. We're a very active dev. That's what they're doing. And then you got the other YouTubers like, oh my God, they added this. This is great. They added this new thing. No, that's not good. It's not good. Okay? This is not good. It's not good for the community as a whole. You know, like the whole community should be like, yeah, these guys are keeping this game updated. You know, these guys are fixing things. These guys are showing us that the game means a lot to them. And it's not just, you know, it's not just a cash cow that we keep alive while we're making a new game. So, anyways, okay, I think I'm done with my rant. Let's go check out something cool. All right, so we are back in the game. This is the Curtis SB2C-4 Helldiver, and this is by Brooke. And I kind of wanted to try this. I like the World War II stuff. We want to do sub hunts. Oh, Charles, where are you, buddy? And yeah, we're gonna get that going again. But you know, I wanted to try this plane, so that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna run into a wall. So, does it have instructions? Do I need instructions? I mean, come on. Do I need instructions? Nah. Let's see what we got here, though. Oh, I don't have anything. I must have died. But we have, looks like a torpedo, and it's just kind of sitting in there. Extend, retract, torpedo arm. Okay, let's not do that. We've got bombs. Cool. Now let's jump up on here. What is this thing? Canopy. Nicely done. Slides in, slides out. Let's just jump in the back there. Oh, wow. Nicely done. We've got radio back here. We can encrypt the data. We've got canopy right there. We've got all the stuff we need for, you know, bailing out and surviving. Okay, that was weird. Okay, so how's that work? Open? That's weird, Brooke. I don't understand why it's doing what... I guess you're assuming that they're going to unlock it in the inside or something, but it... kind of strange. Not gonna lie. Okay, let's see. So if I do this, it goes back. But if I do it again, it don't work. I guess that's how you had to deal with the keys, right? I'm guessing. Still cool that it goes back when you first do it. Okay, let's get rid of this thing. Oh, much better. Okay, now we can see everything. All right, let's get inside. Oh, we got the little reticule that moves with your head, which is always cool. Open. Wait. Open, close bomb bay. Wait, does that go inside? Let's see this. Oh, we got the pivot turn. I hate that happens. Oh, maybe it closes after the weapon is dropped. I get it. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, let's see. Wings fold. Let's fold these things. That's a pain. I did one of these planes before. And like, if you're not careful, it'll flip itself over, or there won't be enough power, depending on what physics you're in. So these work pretty good. Look at that. There they go. Yay! And there's a little click. Okay. We got brakes. What's this? Canopy. Okay. Can't see out this window. But with thales, you could probably fix this real nice, have thinner borders, and nicer windows. Again. Oh, and you know what? That's what I forgot to mention. I talked to thales. Let me go outside the plane while I'm ranting. I talked to thales right after he released this thing. I said, you know what? If the devs wanted to take your work, put it in the game, and release it, would you care? He said he didn't care. He said he wished they would. And yet, it's been over, I think it's been over a year that he released that mod. And the devs have not done anything from that mod. Not the pyramids, not the windows, not the props, nothing. Do you see what I'm saying? Do you see why this side of the community is update? The side that I'm on, I don't know what side I'm on, but the side of the community that would like modded support, the side of the community that would like the devs to actually care about what is going on in the community. That side of the community I'm talking about. Not the one that just like, you know, puts out their little cheerleader uniforms and jumps up and down every time there's an update of something, a feature. Like, that's not what we're asking for. If they would add mod support, we could actually have custom blocks created that do things that you guys have been wanting, you know, like, oh, I don't know, let's see, a lighter block, different armor blocks, you know, stuff that could be added to the workshop, keep the game thriving and alive, and all they have to frickin' do is keep the game running as good as possible. Okay, they can put their little disclaimer, you know, mods may affect your gameplay, whatever, but just quality of life updates. Quality of life updates every 2 weeks, and keep the game amazing while they're working on a new game, while they're keeping Carrier Command alive. That's all they have to do. And instead, it's like this let's hype up a new feature so we can get more money coming in, okay? Which I understand. But supporting mods would be a new feature, and all you have to do, God, this is like brain-numbing dumb. All you have to do is when you see some cool mods on your Friday update, you say, oh look, Zuiquan has released amazing new parts for the game this week. Go check them out. Here's a link to the workshop where you can download these new parts, and they'll work with all your builds, and you can upload your builds to the workshop, and everything works. You see what I'm saying? That is an easy Friday update with brand new features that somebody else in your community brought to the game. You know, I think that's what drives me crazy. Such a wonderful game, and such a really good community that's divided because the devs don't give a crap about uniting the community and working with both sides. You know, like JSI fishing. JSI has an amazing fishing mod. what if they were able to create new mods for the fishing mod so that they can actually add stuff that works with a fishing mod? They don't want to do that because on Deltar's desk somewhere, you know, there might be an idea. Yes, we want to do the fishing mod DLC at some point. So we're just going to like hold that off so that nobody else can do it. Yeah, this is a ranty video. Not gonna lie. So if you turned it off by now, I understand. But if you're still here, oh boy, I thank you for listening. Sorry, I must be in a mood today, but let's go ahead and get this plane started. So let's see, instrument lights, that seems good. Nav lights, what are these? Green indicator. Is that like turn that green? No. What are green indicators? Oh, these are the, what you call it, formation lights probably. Landing lights, heating, okay. Throttle up, more pitch. Start magneto, okay. Gyro, sure, why not? Flaps, dive brakes, brakes. Brakes on or off by default? Let's assume they're on. Maybe? I don't know. We'll assume they're on, okay? What is this? Landing gear, okay. Do I have to touch the prop? Yes, you don't have prop pitch. Okay, let's do that. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and hold the shift down, I think. Alternate throttle flip switch. Wait, I have to flip a switch to get throttle on my keyboard? Where is that? Oh, yeah. Okay, that worked. Sorry, Brooke, by the way, for taking away from your plane. I know you kind of wanted to see it fly. And I can't turn. I can't turn. Okay, I'm turning. Oh, I'm sliding. Oh. Okay, we're good. Tails up. We're good. Let's just pull up a little bit. And there we go. All right, so it's not overpowered, which is nice. Thales is really good about that. Apparently, Brooke is striving for realistic power. Let's see. Let's check out the landing gear. Boop. Goes up nice and slow. Looks good. Okay. Nicely done build. Looks good. I never finished mine. Was I doing this one or was I doing the other one? What is this one? Is this a TBF or a TBD? Oh, SB. SB2. Okay, I was wrong on both. This is my roll. Nice and slow. Probably because I have the gyro on. Let's turn off the gyro and see what it does. Where is the gyro? Okay, there it is. Okay, so without the gyro... Wow. Yeah, not a lot of turning. Even without the gyro. Okay. So, I mean, it feels good. Would it roll a little bit more in real life? I'm guessing it probably would. But I would prefer that a plane rolls less in Stormworks than rolls fast. Oh, nice control surface. I just noticed you actually use the blocks. Now, again, Thales had some nice air surfaces for us. Not implemented by the devs. Just sitting on a Nexus mod page. You know, getting cobwebs and rust because nobody really uses the mods. So sad. So sad. Okay, let's go ahead and put the gyro back on because I don't want to crash while I'm screwing around. Let's just see if we can drop a torpedo. Oh wait, we have got guns. Nice. Okay, so let's see. Bay Ordnance is number 1. Okay, so if we go, I don't know, let's hit that island. Something big that I can hit. We're gonna drop down here. This is like it's supposed to be like 20 feet above the water or something like that. I think that's when they dropped. I don't know. But let's just say that's a giant ship. Giant ship. Oh, we have air brakes too. We should try the air brakes. Do a little dive bombing. That's the Yamato battleship there. It's at number 1. Boop. I think I was high. Okay. Got a little torpedo. Go. I see you. I saw you. They hit it? They missed the battleship? Oh, I suck. I think I missed the battleship. Let's go ahead and turn off the gyro because I want to be able to dive pretty quick. Oh, these are rockets. Oh, well, that's cool. These are like rockets using rockets and warheads. Oh, that's neat. Okay. For some reason, I'm always thinking that people use the in-game, like, rocket tube launcher thing. So, okay, let's go. We don't have dive brakes on our buttons, do we? No, we don't. I have to do dive brakes from inside the cockpit. Okay, well, let's try it. Okay, where are they at? Dive brakes. Boop. And there we go. Oh, this is not a Stuka. It's not going to make that noise. And I am not diving on the ship. What is it? 2, 2, 3. Oh my god, 2, 3. Oh! Oh, suckage. I was trying to hit the button while trying to pull up. Didn't work. Okay, sorry, Brooke. I jacked up your plane. That's not, like, completely surprising, I'm guessing. But anyways, I just wanted to do a Friday update and do a little bit of a rant because, you know, the game is frustrating. There's amazing creators like Brooke and Thales and Mountain and who's the other ones? There's so many. There's Slin and Carnivore. Carnivore did a modded racetrack. Why isn't that supported? You know, directly in the workshop. You know, the islands, they're 3D objects that need to be created, and we have not had a racetrack on the island natively in the game, and the devs know that people build race cars. Do you see what I'm saying here? Do you feel my pain of seeing what the community does on the workshop and then ignoring the possibilities of what would make a great update, right? If you see people building race cars, wouldn't your natural, you know, thing to be is you have this guy working on Stormworks 24/7? Hey, they're building a lot of race cars. We should release a racetrack on Sawyer Isles that is part of the game. Boom. They model it, they release it, and now you have a racetrack. Do you see what I'm saying? You guys, you understand why I rant? Do you understand why I get upset with these developers and this wonderful, amazing game that there is nothing like it out there? Like Main Assembly, it's a challenge game. What's the other one? The other game. What's the other game? Oh god, it's Trailmakers. Trailmakers wants to be Stormworks, but it's not even close. It's a challenge game with like some building that is a little bit like Lego kind of ish. Brick Rigs is an amazing game, but it's not Stormworks. You can build some amazing things, like the planes and cars that they build in Brick Rigs are amazing. Those guys are amazing. But the world of Brick Rigs is, how do I say this? The cars are amazing, the builds are amazing. The world itself is not open, it feels confined. The blocky character is too Roblox-like, and it just doesn't feel good for me personally. I know people play it, people like it. I wished I liked it, but it's not Stormworks. And that's why we love this game, is because Stormworks is this open world creative sandbox that is just not refined. I guess I could go on and on about this. I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm not gonna go on anymore. I'm gonna let you go. Have a good day after I rant. But I just want to talk about real quickly, which it didn't end up being real quickly, about how these Friday updates, even if they change to fixing bugs and quality of life, unless they make changes internally, how they're doing things, it's not going to be any better than it was when they released 2 animals that don't do anything in the game. Or whatever they add. Oil spills that randomly spill oil everywhere while you're playing the game. You see what I'm saying? Alright. I'm going to go ahead and let you go. Thanks, Brooke, for letting me crash your plane. And I will see you soon. Probably Monday. I am working on a plane that I want to release. So hopefully I can get that done. But anyways, I will see you guys Monday for the weekly top 5. Hopefully we can get some sub hunts going soon. Where are you, Char? Alright, that's it for today. I'll see you next time.